Welcome at another video on the creation of a DCC model railway. In the previous video we had a look at how we can use a route switching with the EZU ECOS control station. It was rather nice, but still it's not very convenient because there's only this one ECOS screen, and if you want to run your trains manually you have to keep switching screens between the control screen for the turnouts or the routes and the throttle screen, and that's not very handy. It would be much easier if we could get a second screen where we can do the route switching and then use the ECOS for the throttles. And for that there are quite a few PC control programs available, and I would like to have a look at a few of them. One of them is iTrain, and iTrain program is open over here. There's a demo version for free, and it has some limitations. You can only use a maximum of 3 locomotives, and you can have only 32 accessories or sensors. So if your layout is larger than that, you need to buy the full version. The screen of iTrain is already open, and as you can see you get the throttles over here and the layout over there, and that's quite convenient. I already made a drawing of my layout, and as you can see what we have over here is some route switching. Let me put it to its default state. This is my power off state, and in my case I like all my junctions to be switched in the turnout state, such that at power up they are in that known state and they do not all want to move at the same time, drawing a maximum current out of my power supply. Well, once I'm starting up, I am always in this power off state, and then I deselect that route, and then all my junctions are free to use. That is one of the nice things of iTrain route switching. If you switch a route, which can be done with these blue dots, if I want to go from track West 1 to, let's say, station South track 13 over here, I obviously need to switch this route here, and as you can see it switched all the junctions with a 2-second delay. That's what I want to draw a little current. And then let's have a look. Let's go over here, and it starts to switch those junctions, and then you can see they are colored and they have a little lock with them, which means I can now not accidentally, I'm clicking here but nothing happens, and I can also click this route but nothing happens, because the junctions that are inside the active routes are now locked. That's easy to prevent any mistakes. Okay, so let's have a look at how we can accomplish this in iTrain. Well, first of all, what we need is to identify our junctions, our turnouts, and that is done here in the Edit Accessories table. I have already added all my accessories, but you could easily add a new one. Then these fields will all be empty. You give it a name, you obviously give it a DCC address, and you tell it what type of turnout it is, a left, right or another type, and you give it its initial state. And well, there are a few more options, but let's not bother with that for this video. And that's how easy it is to enter all your turnouts and have them have their DCC addresses known. That's all you need to get your turnouts into the system, and then you can make a drawing of your layout. Let's do that. Let's go in edit mode of the switchboard. Over here I have my switchboard. If it is not large enough for you, you can simply click Alt and then the arrow keys, and you can enlarge or shrink your board, as you can see. And well, let's have a look how we can add a little bit of track over here. We have all these nice icons, as you can see, and I would like to add some track over here. Well, I want a straight track. I click this, and then with the arrow keys I can change, as you can see, I can change the orientation. And then all I need to do is hit the tab key, and then it will lay that track. The orientation stays as it is, so now I can easily click over here. Oh, I have clicked there. That is not good, of course. I can now easily click over here and use the tab key, and as you can see, that is quite convenient. Also, what is convenient, that is I can hit delete and I delete it. I can copy, let's say, this selection. I copy it and paste it over here. That's all like you would expect of any editor. All the normal functions are there. It's all quite convenient. Okay, let's have a look. I have placed some new turnouts here, but they are only a drawing. They are not yet connected to a real turnout on my layout. So let's now double click it, click, and then over here I get this list, and I can click here, and that is the list that I had been making with all my turnouts, and I can say this is turnout number 6. Now it is connected, so if I click it now, that means if I would click it on the after I saved it, it should switch junction 6. Well, junction 6 already was on the board. As you see, it also switches that one. That does not matter. You have only one junction in your table, but you can use it on many locations on your switchboard, so to speak. Well, of course, this is a useless situation, but this was only for demonstration. This is how you draw your layout and how you connect it with your turnouts on the board. Now the question is, how can we create a route? Well, we go to edit mode again, and well, let me first delete this whole junk over here. Let's say I want to add a new route that goes from this track over here to there, and then over here. So I need to switch those two junctions. That route is not yet available. I know that this is junction 9. The tooltip says so, but alas, it ends up under my cursor. Junction 9 and 10. Junction 9 should be at straight, and junction 10 should be at branch. Well, first we need to create that route. Do I want to save? Yes. Edit, create a route. That are track routes over here. I have already created quite a lot of them, but let's make a new one. A new route. I will give it a name that is the name of track 20 to 21. That's my track numbers. And now I can set the delay between switching to 2 seconds, and I click this switch order tab. I add 2 junctions, and I click here in the list. I need junction 9 on straight and junction 10 on bend. That is what I remembered. So this is the creation of the route. I hit apply over here, and then we are all set and done. I can now add this route to my layout switchboard. The route switch icon is this blue dot. I want that blue dot to be over there, so let me click it and then rotate it twice, and then double click it, and it will be placed over there. Now it is only an icon. I need to connect it to that route that I just made, and double click it and connect it to the route. That route was number what did I say, 20 to 21. Okay, well, let's put it to the test. I have a new dot over here, and well, it's not a very good test because all my junctions are already as they should be, but now I change that. I click my new route and see what happens. It switches those junctions. Oh, this one I forgot to put on bend. Yeah, that is this is a good test. I need to go back to my edit mode, edit my route, and obviously I did not do that well. Junction 10, yeah, junction 10 should branch. Okay, that is corrected now. Let me test it again. Yes, straight branch. Yeah, this is okay. So this is how simple it is to add routes to your layout. Okay, in the next video we are going to put this to the test on the real layout. Maybe see you back there. Bye bye, and thank you for watching.